Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you guys how to comp a piece of music that needed to be shortened in case you need to retime something for one of your pieces. So if we look at this project, we have this longer track here that goes on for quite a while, and I was working on like a 1-minute trailer. So I needed to make it match the ending of the trailer but have a hit right at the end during the last graphic. So it's kind of an epic sounding track, and I needed it to have that final hit, but chop off all that extra track we were looking at. So let's hear what it sounds like. All right, so what we did was I found a piece of the track here that just sounds like the last hit, and I ended up putting a fade on it. And that matches the last on-screen graphic. Then if we take the part leading up to that, let's listen to where it ends. Basically cut it off where the next one in the count of the music would be. So then if we join these two together and we listen to it, sounds pretty convincing. Now, one thing that I got lucky on, if we zoom in, this is called a zero crossing. So if you're looking at your waveform all the way down to the sample level, you can see this little faint line here. That's where the waveform is not positive or negative. And if you join two together where one is higher up, like let's say right here, it's above the line, and you were going to join it on a part that was like this, where the waveform's below the line, you'll get a click or a pop. Now, you can see these aren't exactly perfect right here, but this top one's pretty close, and the bottom one's a little bit off, but it was good enough to make it work, where it sounded pretty decent without even putting a fade on it. Now, I did anyway, but as you could hear, I didn't hear a click or a pop, and it worked out pretty well. So I just added a fade here, and if we zoom out, you can click that transition. It's already highlighted red, and up here in the inspector, I just shortened it to like 3 frames. And I have my default fades pretty short like that anyway. And now if we zoom back out, we got a nice slower crossfade. And that's how you can shorten up a track, find a piece of music and layer it in there where you can make it sound natural, but fit the timing that you need. All right, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.